Watchworthy, check it out, check it out, because finally, The Rock has come back to Connecticut. Not really, that's some wrestling joke. Anyway, 50 Cent just finally sold his crib. Okay, he's passing the rock to somebody else, and it makes sense. We know he's going through bankruptcy, he owns this property, or really he's still paying mortgage on it, but yeah, we'll just say he owns it. But he's paying $72,000 per month for a house that he doesn't fucking live in. If you guys don't know, right, he has a 52-room house in Connecticut, and basically, even if Tony Yayo had a bunch of grandkids, even if Young Buck brought half of Cashville over there, it still wouldn't fill up this mansion. So pretty much he realized he gotta sell it. It was costing him $72,000 a month just to live there. He had to ask the judge time and time again just to pay the bills. At one point, he had to ask the judge just to pay his light bill. It's that fucking much. Now, let me just break down some of the expenses of this house, because you guys got to understand. First of all, most regular people like me and you, we don't make $72,000 a goddamn year, much less have that to pay for a house per month. Now, here's this thing, and this is crazy, right? Pretty much, he was spending $5,000 on gardening. Now, if we take all of the Mexicans that Donald Trump trying to deport, talking about the illegal aliens, I'm pretty sure they could get this whole thing cleaned up for $50, okay? And no disrespect to no Mexicans, nothing like that. But I'm telling you, Mexicans are some hard workers, and they do that shit right, okay? Because $5,000 to be taking care of the garden is just too much, okay? He was spending $9,000 on security a month just for the crib. And he was also spending $1,500 for pool maintenance, all right? Now, here's the details about him selling the house, okay? Now, originally when he first listed it, he wanted $18.5 million. He ain't getting that shit, okay? He brought it all the way down, and actually a lot of people said it was going to be sold for about $4 million. If you don't know, he bought it for $4 million from Mike Tyson. And by the way, this place has a long history of sending every fucking person who owned it into bankruptcy, including the realtor company that really constructed it. They went to bankruptcy. Then Mike Tyson and some other people owned it. Mike Tyson, of course, filed for bankruptcy. 50 Cent owned it. 50 Cent is now in bankruptcy, right? So it was now bought, and it's going to be turned into a elderly home. So I'm guessing there's probably some group that bought it, and they bought it for the amount of $8 million. It's 10.5 less than the original amount that 50 Cent wanted, but still he turns a profit of selling it for double. So he did flip it. He sold it for double of what he bought it for, okay? Now, this place, if you're wondering, it has a motherfucking outdoor pool, indoor pool. This is some Ray J shit, okay? Helicopter, casino, nightclub, basketball court, pond, and it has all type of nightclubs within the motherfucking thing. It's like a resort. So it's going to be turned into an old folks home. It's going to be turned into an elderly facility. And it's going to be turned into a place that could be housed in what they call assisted living facilities. So I think that's actually a dope move for 50 Cent. Now, it might be a little bit of an ego boost, because when people looked at the big mansions that all these rappers or quote-unquote moguls owned, we looked at 50 Cent's Connecticut mansion. But obviously, it was bleeding money. He's obviously trying to convince the court that, yo, wait, I'm not into this shit. I'm not making that much money anymore. So selling this mansion where he definitely doesn't need it is a great thing to do. And as I said, it's so much things that's going on with 50 Cent, because he's still trying to convince the court that, yo, I'm broke. And of course, I'm trying to work with the system in trying to liquidate some assets if I can. And not only that, but try to come to some agreement with my creditors. So shout out to 50. He sold his property for $8 million. TMZ has reported this exclusively. Give them the credit. And yeah, we'll see what comes out of it, okay? Get a comment, you guys like, definitely subscribe. I'm out.